Hello.
This is going to be a big fat spoilery Avengers Infinity War review. So if you haven't seen it, don't watch this. Don't complain if you watch it and you know what happens, because we did warn you. I can't see your t-shirt, Isaac. There, Isaac's sporting his Infinity War t-shirt. Molly is making an appearance in the bottom corner. Hello.
And here she is.
Will I try and do the review with you there? Okay. Right, well, what was the most shocking thing to you, Isaac, about the movie?
Oh. The most shocking part was, I thought Loki would be alive till nearly the end, but he died really at the start.
Right, this is massive, massive spoilers. We're going to tell you who dies, so don't watch this if you don't want to know who dies. So Loki's dead. So he was killed by Thanos. We've got who was the other guy at the beginning? What was his name? He was like the leader of
Thor.
The Avengers. He's
Thor.
dead. Not Thor. Thor's not dead. Gamora was killed by Thanos. Vision has been killed by
Thanos.
Scarlet Witch. Oh, sorry, by Thanos. Vision died twice. I'll explain that later.
Because Vision,
let's not talk about it yet. Let's say who all's dead. So they all died normally. Okay, how did Vision die, Isaac?
Thanos had a green power stone on his gauntlet, and he used it to go back in time, and then he got the gel out of his head and put it in his gauntlet.
You didn't really say that the right way round.
Because he is rude.
Thanos was collecting all of the stones, and he had to get the stone, the last stone, from Vision, the stone that's in Vision's forehead. The only way that they thought they could prevent him from getting this stone is if is it Scarlet Witch?
Yep, Scarlet Witch.
If she was to destroy the stone, which was in Vision's head, and in doing that kill him. So this they felt was the only way to beat Thanos. So that's what she did, and she destroyed the stone, and we thought, yes, she's defeated Thanos, but Thanos had a time stone. I think it was called a time stone.
Yep.
A stone that can change time, so he was able to go back
in time. Yep, he can go into the future or the past or the present.
He went back in time to when Vision was still alive, and plucked the stone from his head, killing him and chucking him aside like a wet dishcloth. Thanos sacrificed Gamora for the Soul Stone.
He just grabbed her and said sorry to her and just thrown her off a cliff.
Chucked her
I
off
don't
a
care.
cliff. What do you mean you didn't care?
No, it was like Thanos didn't care about Gamora. It was like, I don't care.
So Thanos is Gamora's stepfather, and it was very clear in the movie. To be honest, I felt more, this is maybe not going to sound right, maybe it's down to the acting, I don't know, I felt more empathy for how Thanos felt about having to sacrifice Gamora than I did about how Peter Quill, Star-Lord, felt about having lost his girlfriend, Gamora. There just seemed to be more emotion going on with Thanos in that
he was
scenario.
Crying and Peter Quill wasn't crying.
Peter Quill was angry. He was really... And Star-Lord's anger scuppered the whole damn thing halfway through.
Because they nearly got the gauntlet off, and he just smacked them in the face, and then they all dropped it.
Iron Man and Spider-Man almost had that gauntlet off Thanos, and everyone was telling Star-Lord, don't react, don't get angry, don't engage. What's the other one called with the things on her head? Mantis. She was doing her weird, freaky stuff and putting Thanos under some sort of spell. And
on the head like that, and his eyes went all blue, and you couldn't see his eyeball like the people.
So Peter Quill walloped Thanos in the face, which in turn broke the sort of spell thing.
Disney thingy.
Isaac, watch, you can't see your face. Where are you going?
Nowhere.
So all these people are dead. Before we went to see it, I heard a nasty rumour that Iron Man was going to die, and I was not best pleased. My three favourite... Isaac, stop, please. My three favourite superheroes are Iron Man, Ant-Man and Deadpool. So the only one that was obviously in this out of those three was Iron Man, and I really was not best pleased. And then when it was looking,
Spider-Man was in it.
he's not one of my favourites though.
Oh.
And then when it was looking like Iron Man was going to bite the bullet, I was like, no, you can't be doing that. That's not nice. So I'm a bit nervous about the next one because I think that might well be the direction they take. I think the popular consensus possibly is that Iron Man is going to have to sacrifice.
Spider-Man?
No, what's the other one? Not Thor. The other guy with the beard.
Steve.
Yes.
Captain America?
The one that used to be Captain America. He's now just Steve Rogers. So yeah, I'm thinking, but who knows? But I really don't want them to kill off Iron Man. That would be distressing. And then at the end, that like sand thing, the dust thing.
Like everyone turned into dust. Like
yeah, so Thanos obviously got all stones, and he was able to, and half of the world population disappeared, and in turn half of the Avengers. Do you think that the right ones disappeared, or would you rather have seen different ones? Is there any that you were really not happy about that disappeared?
yes.
How?
Black Panther. It was like so disappointing.
Black
I wish
Panther.
like the guard on the floor would have disappeared.
Well, we lost Black Panther.
Like I don't care about the guard on the floor.
The who?
The guard on the floor.
The guard on the floor. No, but we have to lose big characters, Isaac. We have to lose like main big Avenger characters. So we lost.
It would have been good if like the Hulk went away, but he didn't.
No, and we didn't get to see the Hulk.
Only one time
We
at
had
the
one
start.
brief glimpse, and then when Thanos kicked the Hulk's arse, he wouldn't come. He wouldn't come back out again. So
Arse.
we had Mark Ruffalo all the way through inside. What's that thing called? The Hulk Buster.
Yeah.
Inside the Iron Man like big
And
suit
then
thing.
you could just see the Hulk head
See his
like,
little head popping up the top.
and then I said a really bad word.
So yes, it's a 12A. If you have children and you want to go see this, if you have an issue with any swear words, don't take them to see it. There are quite a few drops of the S word. There is Samuel. Is it Samuel L. Jackson? I get no, it's not. It's the other one.
The other one.
I've done that thing. What's his name?
Camel.
See, Darren's doing it as well. Right, it is Samuel L. Jackson. I was right. Darren was making me think I was wrong. No, I don't even know what I was saying about him. Yes, he's famous for using a specific swear word with a mother at the front of it. We get half of it before he disappears into like a sand person at the end. He's in the end credits.
Maria Hill
The little
disappears before him.
Yeah, Maria Hill and Nick Fury both disintegrate, but not before Nick Fury sends a message to, is it Captain America? At
No.
the end.
It was to Black Panther.
No, it wasn't to Black Panther, Isaac. It was the symbol, I think it was Captain America asking for help. So, yeah, setting us up for the fourth one. So, yeah, like I was saying, if you take a child to see it, Isaac's 7. He has a bit of a preoccupation when they swear. He thinks it's really funny, and he'll come out and he'll say, "They said this." Hulk. Mark Ruffalo refers to the Hulk because he won't come out. He calls him a-hole. Isaac found that he said this. He found that quite funny. So
And
yeah,
before I said
no,
a big green.
Yeah, a big green a-hole. So yeah, if you've got a kid, just be careful about the language. With Isaac, it's just the repetition thing. It's trying to get him to not, like, okay, you've heard it, you said it, don't keep repeating it. But other than that, it's like, it never did me any harm, you know what I mean? There's nothing awful in it. There's just a few words here and there which fits the characters. If they didn't say it, it wouldn't fit, it wouldn't be right. To me, in the movie, the best part of it was the humour. The interaction between Thor and Star-Lord. Just the, like, males butting heads and Star-Lord putting on this really deep voice to try and, like, be tough like Thor. That was really funny.
It was like my favourite fighting part was like when there was like 4 armed like monsters and like they were all defeating them, but the real disappointing bit was like when they started winning.
Who started winning?
The things with the 4 arms.
Oh,
Black
right.
things.
This is we go to Wakanda, and these creature-like things get in past the force field. Some of them do. And then, well, I'll not say what what they do. I'm not going to say everything that happens. But yeah, I don't know what they're going to do about these people that have all disappeared. Did we say who all? No, we didn't because you interrupted me. So we have...
Nick Fury, Maria Hill.
Spider-Man has disappeared. All of the Guardians of the Galaxy apart from Rocket Raccoon. So Groot's gone, Star-Lord's gone.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is gone. Drax is gone. Black Panther. Is Scarlet Witch gone?
Scarlet Witch,
Yep.
yeah.
Anyone else? Herb the Things.
Mantis.
So yeah, a big portion of the characters have
Black Panther.
gone into this like sand-like stuff. Obviously they're not dead. They're somewhere. Is there another dimension? Are they on a different planet?
There's like tons of different dimensions.
We don't know where they are yet, but obviously they're going to be somewhere.
Or maybe they're dead.
But
Who knows?
are Loki and Gamora and Vision, are they going to stay dead now? Is that it for them, or is the power of the gauntlet, the stones, are they going to be able to like go back in time or something? Who knows? Probably people that read the comics, which I'm not one of, so I don't know. But yeah, it's really, really good, really well worth a see. I personally felt that killing off some of the main characters made it more interesting for me. You know, when you go to a movie and you know all the bad guys are going to die and all the good guys are going to be victorious at the end, it's, you know, it makes every Avengers movie the same. So that you get the little bits of like humour, which always, for me, make the movies. It's the best thing about those sort of movies. But in this one, we knew someone was going to die. I only had heard we were going to lose a main character. I thought it was going to be Iron Man. I'm very glad it's not Iron Man. But we lost 3. I had no idea we were going to lose 3 main characters. And how are they going to possibly... Are they just going to leave the Guardians out of the next one? Because we've just got Rocket Raccoon. So they may just leave him out. Some people are saying that all the main original Avengers, like obviously Hulk and Iron Man and Captain America, the original Avengers, some people are saying they may have to sacrifice themselves for the new guys in the next movie, thereby sort of handing the mantle over to the new characters. So we would lose Iron Man and Hulk and Steve Rogers, and it's like, no. Oh yeah, Winter Soldier disappeared as well. He showed up again.
And White Wolf.
White Wolf is Winter Soldier. That was his new name.
What the?
Isn't it?
Black Panther called him it.
Yeah.
Just because he's white. I
Yeah.
think it was a bit low.
So yeah, it's well worth a watch. Mind's blown here. We really enjoyed it. If you do go, wait through the entire credits to the end, and the credits are all of the credits. So you're going to be sat there for 5 minutes of credits before it shows you the end part. And the end part only, it's very, very short. It's just a part with Nick Fury and Maria Hill finding out that something weird is afoot and people start going into sand. And that's basically it. That's all that happens at the end. But yeah, half of the cinema cleared because it didn't do that normal thing where you get a few little bits of credits and then they show you the clip and then you get all the rest at the end. Well, this was just all of the credits and then at the end, the next little bit. So we've got a year to wait now before we find out what happens. Oh, I'm hungry. And I have a sad feeling we're going to lose Iron Man, which will not be good. Yeah, another thing I should say, the interaction between Iron Man and Doctor Strange was excellent. Really, really quick-witted, smart-ass sort of thing. Apparently, Robert Downey Jr. and Benedict Cumberbatch got on really, really well on set. It was like a real bromance type thing, so...
Didn't guys want to say
it was... Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man, that's the actor, and Benedict Cumberbatch plays Doctor Strange. Look, I'm just blowing Isaac's mind here. When they were doing the film and acting, they really liked each other. They got along really well as friends. So yeah, that was quite cool to see the interaction because they were clearly really comfortable with one another. Isaac always comes out of the cinema at the end and his first question is always, what was your favourite bit? So what was your favourite bit? You're going to say the swear word, aren't you?
Yeah.
No, don't say it. Apart from someone saying that word, what else was good?
Oh.
Okay, you think. What was
Oh yeah.
Daddy's favourite bit?
Garrett, when he was playing his computer game, and he's like, I'm Garrett, which means
are Groot.
I need to finish this first.
What was Daddy's favourite bit?
I'll tell you what the worst bit was.
What?
It seems like it was so good with the effects. After the final battle with Banner still in the Hulkbuster in the background, it was clearly an addition after they'd finished. It's like, oh, we haven't put Banner back in, so they'd kind of really badly cut and pasted.
I noticed that his head
sticking out
looked
the
really
Hulkbuster.
naff, didn't it? Yes.
There was no shading, no
I
light. It
thought-
was just like,
I noticed that.
that looks really crap.
Yes, I agree.
I wonder what
I
Molly's
noticed that.
favourite bit was.
I hadn't actually thought that, oh, this is an afterthought, they've done this. I thought maybe it had looked that bad the whole time, but I just hadn't noticed. But I do specifically remember the bit. Isaac, are you in this? Come on.
Yeah.
I remember that bit and thought, oh, that looks a bit crap. Yeah, that's true.
It does look
It's
crap.
quite near the end, so you'll know what I mean when you say
Like
it.
very crap.
So what was your favourite bit?
My favourite bit was when Garrett was finished.
Oh, yes,
Computer
sorry, you
game
already
music.
said, sorry.
I'm good, and it means I need to finish this first.
My favourite bit is near the start when Doctor Strange is not familiar with the Hulk and Iron Man as such. He's with Iron Man. They're sort of regarding each other a bit suspiciously, and Hulk has appeared, and they want Mark Ruffalo's character Bruce Banner to transform into Hulk, but he can't do it. He keeps trying, but it's not happening.
Like, the only thing that happens is like neck goes a wee bit green.
And Tony
there's,
Stark,
like-
I'm talking, and Tony Stark says to Mark Ruffalo's character, "Come on, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards." That made me laugh. I thought it was really funny. So he refers to Doctor Strange and his sidekick, who I can't remember his name. He refers to them as the wizards. But yeah, that was really amusing.
And they could have like made him do it, but like, making him angry, like saying, "Oh, you're so pathetic by not doing that."
Yeah, I wondered why they didn't antagonise him into being angry. But I think what a lot of people have said is because we've had Thor Ragnarok quite recently, and in Avengers, in the next one, the part 2 of this, we're probably going to see a lot more of the Hulk. So they wanted to give Mark Ruffalo a chance to act as... Are you wanting to get your t-shirt in? There.
Avengers!
So they wanted to give him a bit of a chance to be more of himself, because he's just constantly been the CGI Hulk for all this time. So, who knows? But yeah, Robert Downey Jr. for me. Robert Downey Jr. for me just completely stole it. I love it. Yeah.
That's abuse. That's abuse.
Dad, you're so embarrassing. You think you have to wait until the child's a teenager for this sort of thing, but no, obviously not. I'm sorry this is a bit of a long, convoluted pile of waffle.
Waffle!
But yeah, go watch it. It's really good. What did you guys think of who died? Was there anyone else you would have rather died? Were you glad that Iron Man... Isaac, you keep wobbling my arm.
That was Molly growling.
Molly's having a...
Nom!
Can we see her? Look, I can't... There it is.
Dino Rampage!
Vicious dog. Molly Ragnarok. Yes, and we got another little card over there from Kelly and Dave today for our anniversary. That's it. That's us finished. That's us finished waffling.
Waffle.
What did you think?
Waffle.
Would you change anything? Did you not like any of it? What did you like best? Are you looking forward to the next one? Did you agree with our favourite bits, or what was your favourite bit?
I can be Thanos. with
Who do you
the
think...
lineage chain.
Tell you what's really, really disappointing. I need to look into this more. I haven't as yet. But after the show, because I'm an exceptionally nice mother, we went to Smith's toy store because I was going to see if I could get Isaac either the gauntlet or a Thanos figure, because he's got all the other Avengers. There aren't any. They've got a whole selection of Avengers Infinity War figures, including what's her name? Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Who does Scarlett Johansson play?
Scarlet Witch.
No, the other one.
Black
The
Widow.
one, Black Widow. She's normally got red hair, if I'm not mistaken. Well, she's blonde in this. So obviously they've released an Isaac. Every time you shake this thing, my arm's wobbling. So she's got blonde hair, and they've released a new figure, so people's going to have to buy this new Black Widow with blonde hair. So they've got Thor, they've got her, they've got Hulk, they've got...
Scarlet Witch.
They've got all of them.
Captain America's in a different
Captain
outfit.
America's in a different outfit, but there's no Thanos. The movie was about Thanos. The whole thing was about that. Why is there no Thanos? It's ridiculous. So Darren says, well, they're obviously doing that because if there was a Thanos, everyone would go and buy that. But people will want to buy the others now, and then Thanos will be released at a later date, and they'll go buy that as well. Who knows? But I think it's pretty crap, if you ask me.
Yep.
There
Super
even
crap,
was...
bum.
There even was... You know the baby out of Incredibles 2, which hasn't been released yet? There was a toy of that. I think it was 30 quid. It was really cool. It was like about baby doll size. And you press its tummy and it like lights up and goes red and talks and makes it. It looks really, really cool.
What's the weird one?
They even had that. Isaac, you're wobbling again.
I never knew that.
The story of my life. Just shouting all bloody day long.
Yeah, it's like Infinity War with him.
Infinity War shouting at Isaac for arsing
He's
about.
Groot.
Yes. So yeah. It's a great
Oh.
movie, you should go see it. And that's from someone that isn't... I like the movies, but I'm not a die-hard Marvel fan like Isaac would be or like my husband would be.
I can be Thanos.
But I really enjoyed this one. I think of all the Avengers movies, this one and Black Panther I think are the two best. So the two I enjoyed the most. Oh yes, and the most recent Spider-Man. The sort of the origin one, you know, the one where he was really young. Was it Homecoming?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. So those are my favourite. You've hurt yourself, haven't you?
Yep.
Arsing about. This is what happens. We say to him, if you keep arsing about, you're going to hurt yourself. And he's hurt himself. Right, yeah, that'll do. So yeah, go see it. Let us know what you thought.
With my chin.
Yeah, and there was a really funny comment made about Thanos' chin as well, so listen out for that. Oh, and the Red Skull appeared in it as well, which was pretty cool to see. And they have two other things that's really weird. Isaac, can you stop? They have changed the shape of Thanos' face from when he first appeared in the first one.
Yep, but the first one didn't look cool.
It's
It
like
looked...
Hellboy.
This one looks... Yes, he did. He reminded both me and Darren of Ron Perlman in Hellboy. Even though it obviously isn't, it's Josh Brolin, but he did remind us of Hellboy a lot. And also, Scarlet Witch, her accent's disappeared. What's happened with that? She now talks normal. Even though in the last two movies, first it was a really, really over-pronunciated accent, then it was like a little bit less, and now it's just normal American accent. What's going on with that? So yeah, just some things are a bit weird. But yeah, I will stop waffling. We've waffled on for long enough now. Interested to hear any of your guys' thoughts.
I can be Thanos with my chin.
You can be Thanos with your... You don't want to be saying that. When you hear what they say Thanos' chin looks like.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Right, that'll do it. So it's over and out from Lisa Loves and Isaac and Molly and Darren. Can you see?
I like turtles.